It's Katie from Krazy Mazie Kreations, LLC. Come on in. It is a surprise Saturday from the Crafting Coaches Corner, and we're bringing you 4 hours of some fabulous designs, okay? We just started this morning just to do a little mini marathon. Teeny just kicked it off. Did you see those jeans? Oh, there's Teens. Teeny's going to be reading comments for me.
Oh, yeah, I got to do that.
Teeny's going to be reading comments for me. If you missed her live just now, go to Coastal Style, etc. And check her out. She just sewed. It's really cute. You know, like you go to Neiman Marcus or Nordstrom's or wherever, and you see these jeans, and they're like $200. No joke. And Teeny, I told her she wears many hats. She sewed this gorgeous pair of jeans for her sister. So go check the replay out. Spread the love, like and follow her. Up after me is Michelle and Stoney from Wilds Creek and Company. And then up after Michelle and Stoney is Jace from A Touch to Core.
You guys share, everybody. Share. We're trying to get some stuff away from. Joe, don't worry. We got to get some people up in here.
That's right. So Rachel, unfortunately, will not be live because she's being mommy this weekend. And she is away. Ooh, got to turn that volume off. She is taking her boys, her family. They have a what is it? A baseball? They're in a traveling league. Her boys are in a traveling league. So she's doing the baseball thing. All right, guys, I'm gonna put, since Teeny ate up some of my time, now I'm Russian. I mean, I'm really Irish, but I'm Russian right now. But I'm pumped. So now I'm only teasing. All right, let's find the settings. Let's move the camera overhead. And there we go. Okay, so what we're going to do today is we're going to make some bows. We're going to make a bow for this cutie patootie. I got this from Teeny, in fact, on one of her de-stash sales that she had. Does it look familiar, teens?
It sure does.
Okay. Who's on YouTube? Who's that? Hey, Deb on YouTube. How are you? Yes, let's get this party started. Spread the love, guys. If you don't know, at the end of all my lives, I give the word of the day. The number that is scrolling at the bottom, is the number scrolling? Yes, it is. You're going to text me the word of the day, and your name is going to be put in a bot for the end of the month giveaway. I give away 3 gift cards at the end of every month. It could be to Hobby Lobby. It could be to Kirkland's, At Home, Michael's, anywhere. It could be to one of our shops here in the community. You just don't know, and you never know how much it's going to be. So do that. If you want to get live alerts for Krazy Mazie Kreations LLC, text me the word live alerts to the same number. And if you want to get on our VIP texting list for the Crafting Coaches Corner, text me the word Coaches Corner, and you will get on that VIP list. All right? All right. Have I said everything? I think I've said it all.
You got it.
All right. Teeny is going to read comments off Facebook. Let me spread the love for myself. Hold, please, because I can't get off this. Why can't I get off this?
Michelle's on.
Hey, T-Shell. What's going on, girl?
Lisa Brown. Leanne's on here.
Hey, Leanne. Hey, Lisa Brown.
Deanna Solar.
Hey, Deanna. Come on in, guys. I hope you guys are in comfy sweats.
Here.
Who?
Miss Johnny.
Johnny Lash. How are you, friends? I love when my clubbies come in and support. I love that. Last night we had Kathy Kirkland in the clubhouse doing her thing. All right, I got to spread the love for myself. Give me one moment, guys. You guys spread the love for me as well, and I will get started here. We're gonna make a few different bows. We're gonna add some picks to our bows. We're gonna do some fancy stuff. In my private group, we usually did Fun Day Bow Sunday, and that's where I went in and I taught all different types of bows to my private group. So I thought I would bring a little of that back today here in the Crafting Coaches Corner in our little mini marathon. All right. A few more places. Did you spread the love for me, teens?
I'm doing it right now, Pearl.
All right, girl. All right. There we go. And listen, if we can get this live up to, give me a number, Teeny.
Well, how about like at least 80?
If we can get this live up to 80 viewers, I'm going to give away a gift card. I'll give away a Hobby Lobby gift card.
I'll give away.
She's already yawning on my
bowl
live.
cozy.
Oh, Teeny's gonna give away a bowl cozy.
I tried to do
Koozie.
one on my live, but nobody would come in there, so we didn't get it.
So we're just gonna keep on trying till we get it.
Till we
All
get
right.
Crazy.
Hey, Pam from Arizona. Hey, Lisa Williams. All right. Teeny's reading lives. I got YouTube under control. Trina's on YouTube. Katrina's on YouTube. Trina says, hey, Katie and Teeny, love you girls, and I made a pot of coffee. Hey, Dondi, how are you? Okay. So let's make a bow for this cutie patootie, shall we? We're going to use the 4-in-1. I brought some greenery out. I brought out some florals. I got some really cute florals. I got some picks. We're going to make another bow, and we're going to use this pick right here, which is stinking cute. So we're just going to make some bows until my hour is up. And let's do this bunny first. I'm going to go along with the black and white in this buffalo check that's in this bunny already. And I think we're going to use orange to pop it. Okay, that's the color, because I think we're going to use this ribbon as well. So we're going to take that orange.
Helen Cassania, new here, but binge watching on YouTube. Love your work.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you for coming in.
Thank you so much. If you wouldn't mind liking and following not only my page, but my friends, all the people I collaborate with, like Teeny from Coastal Style, etc., Stoney and Michelle from Wilds Creek and Company, Jace from A Touch of Decor, Rachel from Lovey's Flowers. If you would show them love, go to their pages, like and follow. I would greatly appreciate that, because by you guys doing that and telling Facebook, hey, we like this community, we like these group of people, we'll be able to come and do more of these, surprise little mini marathons and stuff. We'll be able to bring you more stuff. All right. I want to also incorporate a little green in this. So what I think we're going to do is put a little green in the background. I think that's, nope, I don't want to do that. I don't care for that. Let's do should we do a little 4-inch? Let's see how we feel about a little Ferris silk. 4-inch. Oh, that would look nice. I think that's what we're going to do. I think this is our color palette right there for this bunny. Okay, because I was going to bring in the actual buffalo check. We could do that as well. Ooh, decisions. They all look good. Maybe we should do that with a pop of orange. I think maybe I like that even more. Okay. I'm so used to looking for comments that my head is turning. All right, so let's get started, guys. How many of you use a bow maker when making a bow? Let me see some hearts if you use a bow maker when using a bow. Why is it so quiet?
I don't know, scary.
All right, something is freaking out my system. Is it the check? To try to focus on that check?
Yeah. Move the check out of the way.
I did.
Pretty.
Let's see if that helps.
Put your hand up to the camera. Hold it there a second. Let it focus on your hand. All right.
There it goes. Yep. Okay, good. All right, guys. So we're going to use this bunny ribbon. And why can't I see? Okay, we're good, right? It's not, is it flipping out? Or are we good?
No, you're fine.
Good? Okay. So we're going to make our tails.
A little bit, but it's not enough to really make that big a difference.
Okay. We're going to make our tails 10 inches. Okay. So I go to the end of the board to the peg. That's approximately 10 inches. And I pinch. And I bring it right on in. Just like that. Okay. Now, if you want to make sure your tails are all facing the same way, okay, you can cut your first one if you want. But I don't get all caught up in that. Okay. I care more about my loops than I do of my tails, because I'm going to curl my tails. So you're really not going to notice that. Okay. Michelle uses an easy board and she loves it. An easy bow. I love an easy bow too. I just grabbed this only because this one has the ribbon holder on it, and I didn't want to take out another tool to put on my table just to save space. All right. So the most important thing that I find about making a bow is making sure your edges are flat. because when you go to fluff your bow, it will turn out wonky. If your ribbon is wonky, your bow's going to be wonky. So just be mindful of the fact that you want your edges to be flat. That to me, that is the most important thing. We're going to make these loops approximately 5.5 inches. Okay. And I just come down and I smush. A lot of people will twist before coming into the bow maker, but I like to have the ribbon in, and then I like to just bring it together while it's in the bow maker. Okay. So we're going to go 5.5 inches. And what's great about the 4-in-1 is that the numbers and everything are on here. I feel like I have to breathe to let. Is anyone saying, hey, Jess? Oh, he's going to cook on his live. Okay.
Yeah, he's going to cook on his live. He's going to cook that chowder.
Okay. So this is one thing that I learned from Toboggan, Stony Stone. Do you see how my loops are going in different directions? So this bunny is facing to the left. This bunny's facing to the right. People freak out about that. They cut their ribbon, all this crazy nonsense. Toboggan, I saw him do a live maybe 2 years ago, and he showed on his live how simple it is just to fix that. All you have to do is take one of the loops and just twist it. Just twist it. That's simple. Make sure everything is laying flat. And now your bunnies are all facing in the same direction. Right? Rocket science, guys. I learned that from Toboggan. That's how smart he is. Okay. So we're going to do 3 loops on this one. Hey, Susan on YouTube. You use the Easy Bow Maker. A lot of people do. I like the Easy Bow Maker. I use it as well. But I got to say, the Easy Bow Maker and the 4-in-1, they're very similar. They really are very similar. Like if you have one, you don't need the other, is in my opinion. All right. So we're going to make these loops all 5.5 inches. Okay. And I'm going to flip this one. So our bunnies are all facing in the same direction. Teeny, are you reading comments, girl?
Yeah, I'm reading comments.
I haven't heard a comment in the last 20 minutes, girl.
Because you're not saying nothing.
No one's saying anything?
Well, say hi to everybody. And somebody asked a question about me, so I answered that. Jace is cooking.
Right.
And Bettina is on. Hi, Bettina.
Hi, Bettina. Bettina from Jersey.
Doesn't say, but
Lindquist?
Beptina.
No, I don't think she's from Jersey.
That sounds like a Jersey name.
You're funny. Marianne uses the Bow Dabber. I love the Bow Dabber, honestly. A lot of people sell the Bow Dabber short. Yep. A lot of people talk bad about the Bow Dabber, that it's just a mesh holder and all this stuff. I love the Bow Dabber. But again, the Bow Dabber, the 4-in-1, the Easy Bow Maker, they all do the same thing. So you don't need all those tools. You know what I mean? All right. So let's spread our bow out.
We got 42 people on here. If you guys get her up to 80 people, I will give away one of my bow makers.
And I will give away a gift card. Scissors would be helpful. So there's a giveaway going on down here. So I'm getting a little crazy with the bow now. Okay, I want my tail to be proper. So I'm just going to cut it right here. Okay. And I'm just going to cut another tail right here. Right at the carrot line. Okay. And I'm just going to pinch it. Okay. And I'm just going to stick it in. Because I looked at it and I was like, girl, you need to have that tail going in the right direction. So we have everything going in the correct direction. There's Bettina. Bettina from Jersey. I knew it was her.
So it was the same person then?
Yeah, it was.
Her.
Bettina. I know Bettina. Susan Burns says tremendous help when you have arthritis. Yes. So I have MS and I get I don't talk about it a lot, but I do have a hand, I get zooming and everything in my hands and I can't hold it, but I do love making a hand bow as well. I do love a hand bow. But it does hurt if if I'm using a lot of ribbons, and there's bulk in my hands, it's hard for me to hold it, you know. But if you do make hand bows and you have arthritis, the one thing I'm going to tell you is not to white knuckle. You don't have to hold on to the ribbon like it's, you know, on its way to prison. You know, you don't have to white knuckle it. Just a nice, easy, you know, grasp is fine. Where did I get this ribbon from? I don't know, but I like this. This is a nice feeling ribbon. So we're going to use this 1.5-inch check. Oh, you're welcome, Susan. No, it's not. The 4-in-1 is not new. I mean, I've had it 2 years now.
Yeah, it's been a couple years.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to come in here, right in here. Okay, and when I pinch it down, I pinch and I make sure, again, my wires are flat. I don't want my, you know, like that. You know, you have to make sure your wires are flat. I get a lot of people saying, why can't I get my bows to look like your bows? Because when you go to fluff it, your wires are all wonky donkey. They're all mishcambroiled, you know. They have to be straight.
I like that.
They are. That's me, fluent Italian. Fluent Italian. I'm gonna see Tom Tom's on here. You didn't tell me Tom Tom's here.
I didn't see Tom Tom. Hi, Tom Tom.
Tom Tom's in the house. All right. So we're making these about 5 inches. I'm only going down only about a 1/2 inch. Okay. And we're going to do a blast off bow. It's one of Khalee's bows that she made famous. It's a 3-2-1, meaning, so I did 3 loops. Now I'm going to do 2 loops, and then I'll do 1 loop. But actually, it's going to be a 3-2-1-1 because I'm going to end it with a D. Stevens 1-inch ribbon.
Slow down. You're going a little too fast for her.
3-2-1-1. So I like making bows that you know, that really aren't named, but this is a nice simple bow that everyone can make. I just like making loops, and whatever it turns out to be, it turns out to be.
Right, that's what I say.
That's what I like the best, honestly, you know. Susan Burns says, I really like the combination of the ribbons already. Oh, thank you. I love picking out ribbons for bows and wreath kits. Those are probably my 2 favorite things to do at a design is
That's my least favorite because I can't make them with the crap.
That's so funny you say that. I love putting together wreath kits, and I love making bows.
I like to collect ribbon. I just don't get to use it.
I know, and she won't share any with me. You know what she does? This is what I'm going to show you guys. So she sent me something, I don't know, a couple weeks ago, and she was cleaning up with her daughter and her sister, organizing, and I said, can I have some of your Ferris silk and D. Stevens ribbon? She's like, no. I said, you don't use it. Can I please have some? I'll pay you for it. So in the box she sent me, this is what she sent me. So this measures approximately 15 inches of ribbon. It is gorgeous. I don't know if you can see it, but it is gorgeous high-end ribbon. And it's embroidered with the rooster on it. It's all embroidery. And she sends me a note that I have right here that I look at every day. It says, little at a time, lady, little at a time. Love, Teeny. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's the kind of friend she is. That's why I love me some Teeny, because she's on the same page as me when it comes to friendship and sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're going to bring in... So we're going to bring in... We're going to bring in some of that orange from the carrot with a pop of orange right here. Now, you could, if you wanted to, put the orange in the back of this bow, which would also help this ribbon pop right here, that tan, black and white. But I chose to do it in the front. But either way you do it, it's still going to help your ribbon to pop, okay? So we're going to come in and we're going to come down. Now we're going to come down about 1 inch. So now I'm going to go even a bit smaller on my loops, okay? And I'm only going to make 1 loop here, okay? So I just basically eyeball it. After you make bows for a while, you can see it. But just, you know, you see your previous loop. This is the loop you do now. Here's your previous loop. Just put it up against each other. That's approximately about an inch. Okay. This, when it comes to bow making or wreath designing, I don't measure. What? Pylon. I don't measure typically, because if you're off an inch or two, it really doesn't affect your design. I mean, if you're off by, 10, 15, 20 inches, that's a difference. If you're off shorter or longer, a couple inches, honestly,
I'm usually off about 10 to 20 inches.
Really, it does not affect your design. People get all caught up as, how long did you cut this? How long did, how big are your loops? And it's just whatever, whatever. Just don't get all caught up in measurements. All right. Now we're going to put a little D. Stevens right in the center with a single loop. Okay. So we did 3. We did 2 of the black and white, and we did 1 of the orange. Now we're going to come in with this 1 inch, right? 1 inch D. Stevens ribbon, and I'm going to do a single loop right in front. Okay. I'm going to go just like that. You guys, if you get the opportunity to spend a little more on your ribbons, D. Stevens, Ferrosilk, any of those ribbons, those high quality, Craft Tech, any of those type of ribbons, you'll see a huge difference in your bow making, because
you can have my bow makers, but you ain't getting my ribbon.
Because the biggest thing about the higher quality ribbon is the wire they use to make the ribbon. So look at, you could do anything to this ribbon and it's going to keep its shape. Anything at all. It's just going to keep it. It won't, that's how thick this wire is. It's just better ribbon. That's what you're paying for, is that better quality ribbon. Okay.
Or you can send it to me and I can sew it on, make a custom one.
You could do that as well. So we're going to use pipe cleaners. I am a pipe cleaner girl. A lot of people use floral wires. I use pipe cleaners. Why? Because that's how I started. And you usually go with what you know. So I use pipe cleaners. You could use, if you wanted to, you can get these stem wires at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, any of those places. You can use them. Or you can use paddle wire. Where's my paddle wire? You use paddle wire. Okay, it comes in all different colors: black, silver. Where's my green? I can't find my green. It's here, but it comes in all different colors. Comes in all different gauges. Usually, I would use a 22 gauge wire if I was using wire on a bow. But it's, again, your call what you'd want to use. Okay, so I'm just going to take my 2 pipe cleaners and I twist them a little differently. I make a little person out of it. So here we go. We have 2 arms and 2 legs. I take one of the arms, I bring it down to the leg, and I twist it. This just just reinforces the fact that these pipe cleaners are not coming apart. Okay, so I'm going to take the other arm and I'm going to twist it to the leg, just like that. Yeah, don't forget to change your clocks, guys. Daylight savings. Do not forget to change your clocks. Okay, so we're going to lift up. Most people, when they're using the 4-in-1 or the Easy Bow Maker, slide their pipe cleaner or their wire or their zip tie down first and then make their bow. I'm not the average bear, I got to do things differently. So I put it on afterwards. I say a quick prayer to sweet baby Jesus that doesn't fall apart while I go live. But sometimes it has. My bows have fallen apart while I'm live. And we just start all over again. So I'm just going to lift my thumb. I'm going to put it right under there. Okay.
Deborah French says hi.
Hi, Deborah. How are you? I'm going to bring that front piece of pipe cleaner towards the back. I'm going to lift my index finger. And there we have it. Okay. The most important thing you want to make sure is that you are twisting your fabric, not your pipe cleaner. Pipe cleaners will break. They're not, made of steel. Okay. So I am making sure I'm twisting my fabric and not my pipe cleaner. Okay. And then we're going to go get Heavy D. Have you guys met Heavy D? Heavy D is my fluff box. Here we go. Welcome, Heavy D. Okay, if this bad boy falls on you, you are breaking a foot or toe. You are breaking something because it is heavy. Oh, thank you. Hey, Annette. I thought you said cattle wire. That's some thick wire. Cattle wire? I don't even know what cattle wire is. I can imagine. But no, we don't use cattle wire. Paddle wire. Paddle. Because it's on a paddle. They call it paddle wire. So I fluff. So how I fluff is I start from the bottom. Okay. Bring all my tails forward. That would be the first thing I do. Okay. So I start from the bottom loops. Okay. And I fluff. Then I alternate. Okay. I know people like, Katie, why do you alternate? Really, the only reason why I alternate is because when I first started learning how to make bows, the person I would watch over and over again, that's what they did. They alternated. So I just picked up their habit. You know, it's like riding a bike. Whatever you learn to do is usually what you just do without even thinking. Okay. So I alternate when I fluff. So if you notice, I want you to see right here, this loop right here isn't really fluffing for me. Okay. So I want to straighten it out because I did not have my wires straight and it will be wonky when I go to put this bow on. Okay. So I just don't be afraid to go in there and grab it. You are in charge of your bow. Okay. Manhandle it. Make sure it does what you want it to do. People, I see people so gently and, you know, they're like barely touching it. I'm like, get in there. Show that. You do what you got to do. Just make sure you tell that bow you are in charge of it and you need to be positioned this way because this is where I want you. All right. There we go. Separate our tails.
Jason's in the house.
Hey, Jacers. Jacers will be live at 4 o'clock Eastern. Now, all the times on the schedule is in Eastern because I made the Canva. So when Jace and Michelle do it, they do it Central. But when me, Teeny, and Rachel do it, we do it Eastern. Right? Rachel's Eastern, right?
Rachel's Central. She's
Tennessee is Central?
Yeah.
Oh, I lied. But I'll do it Eastern. Anytime I make the Canva, it's Eastern.
It's just me and you, honey, over here at East Coast.
Okay. They need to come our way.
I know.
All right, here we go. All right, so I'm not going to cut my tails until I have it on the bunny, okay? So we're going to move this tail over here. I want it in the center. Let's get this bad boy off the fluff box.
I got a good tinkle.
Woo. All right, go tinkle. Hey, Sandra Scarpato. Marilyn uses pipe cleaners already. Okay. Oh, all right, where's the bunny? Bunny, bunny, bunny. Here we are. Okay, so here's the bunny. You could either go down through the angel vine. This is an angel vine. I hope this doesn't start freaking out because of the pattern. Or you can go around the sides. Now we're going to add a few picks to this, a little greenery and some florals. So I'm going to go right down through. Let me get my little thingamajigger. This is, you can get this at Walmart. It's a little crochet hook. I use it to, oh, I might not be able to go down through here. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Let's see if I can get through there. Yep, I can. All right. So we're going to go down through there. Right through the angel vine. Angel vines are a little thinner than a grapevine. Let's see if that goes through to the other side. So you see how it comes through to the other side? It's a cleaner look than going around around the neck of the bunny. Look at how perfect your bow is, Katie. Oh, thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. But it's not perfect. Hey, Sandra Scarpato. How are you, my friend? Okay, we're just going to come through to the other side. Sometimes you have to be like Hercules. Hercules, Hercules. There we go. All right. All right. Let's move our little thing over. Perfect. Okay, I'm going to come back here and we're going to tie it on the back of the bunny. Just like that. And what I'm going to do, since I have nowhere to tuck this pipe cleaner in and I don't want it scratching my customer's door, I'm going to put a little glue over it just to protect my customer's door. So this doesn't rub up against it. Are you back now? Are you okay?
I'm good, babe.
All right, good. We got Teeny back. So I'm just going to fold it down just like that. And I'm going to put a little glue under it and over it. Okay. Just to hold it down and to cover that metal where we cut the pipe cleaner. Hey, Mom. Mom must be out of the shower.
Must be at the shower.
Okay.
I have jabbed that needle in the corner of my fingernail. Oh, Lord.
Oh, that's got to hurt.
It ain't feeling good. I think I'm getting a little nauseous.
Why don't you get yourself something to drink?
Then I have to get up again.
Yeah, but you haven't drank anything since you're alive.
Well, I know because I'm taking the pills and it makes me pee a lot. I don't want to do it.
Well, listen, you need to stay hydrated. All right, I'm just going to hold this down. This is the best tool ever, guys. If you get a chance, go to Dollar Tree and grab yourself one of these silicone makeup brushes. I don't know what they're really called, but they're in the makeup department, and they have a silicone on the edge of it. So if you work with hot glue a lot, you don't have to burn your phalanges off. You can keep your fingerprints, guys. Jess, Mom and Dad are doing well, thank you. Dad loved his Yankee pillow. Loved it. He at first when I gave it to him, he's like, "Is this for me?" And I said, "Yes." He's like, "Oh no, it's for the." He was a little confused. It's for my friend over here, and I was like, "No, Dad, it's for you. I made it for you." He wanted to give it to his friend who's a Boston fan. All right, so we got that. Let's just fluff this up real fast. We're gonna curl our ribbons. And we're going to add a little bit of greenery to this just to spruce it up a tad. Okay. So we're going to cut this tail. I always start with the bottom tails because that's how you want to measure. You want your bottom tails to be your longest tails. Okay.
I missed the first part, so I will watch the replay. But is the body already made? Yes. The body is already made.
Yeah, it's a pre-made bunny. I got it from Teeny. She had a D-stash. That's why you guys got to keep your eyes open for D-stashes. You get great deals in D-stashes. So yeah, I got this bunny off Teeny's D-stash. Because you don't know what.
My Easter stuff.
Okay, so the D. Stevens ribbon. Okay, I am going to roll. Now, if you wanted to, you could bring tails up to the top. If you wanted to have that look, you can actually cut these a little shorter. Okay, and have your tails coming throughout the whole bunny if you want. Okay, you can bring this one up as well. So just because you had your tails in front to start, you could change the look of your bow just by moving your tails how you want them. Okay.
That's what I try to do, but nobody pays attention.
You got jokes, girl. All right. We're going to roll our D. Stevens ribbon. Okay. You can roll it forward if you want, just like in a little curl. Or you can go upside down with it if you just want to put a little bit of black in it, just like that, and put a nice little loop in it. Options. You could do either one. And I think I'm kind of liking the curl. So we're going to do the curl. All right. I'm going to actually cut this. There we go. Oh, wait. No, I said I'm curling it. I'm not folding it. We're curling it. There we go. Separate that. I'm going to bring this tail towards the top as well. We're going to cut that a little short. Actually, we could leave it like that. That's good. And there we have it. A cute little bow. All right, let's add some greenery to it. All right, you can leave it just like that if you wanted, or you can add some greeneries. I have some of this orange the most popular 60919 that everyone is selling around town. Everyone's loving it. So we're going to take some of these berries that are in here.
Regina Sellers is here.
Regina! Her ears must have been ringing that I was using the 4-in-1. My fairy godmother. How are you, friends? You guys, Regina Sellers is the owner and designer. She came up with the original Pro Bow the Hand and all its friends, the 4-in-1, and all the goodies. So if you want to see some really fabulous tutorials, you can go check out her page as well. And the fluff box came from Pro Bow the Hand. Now, I don't like these leaves at all. To me, they look fake and plastic and yucky, so I get rid of them all the time. They're just no bueno to me. All right, so we're going to put some of these orange flowers in there, and I want a little bit of greenery. Okay, so this is flocked. If you guys follow Jace from A Touch of Decor, he talks about using flocking throughout the year, and there is nothing wrong with it. Flocked greenery is not just for winter, guys. Okay, if it's lightly, like if it's heavily flocked with that thick flocking, yes, that's winter. But if it's lightly flocked or glittered, use it in the spring. Use it throughout the year. It's fabulous, guys. Okay, we're going to cut a few of those off. And for a little bit of white, we're going to use these little, are they daisies? I don't know what they are. But we're just going to, can you see them? Oh, wait, you're here.
Yeah, they're little daisies.
Little daisies. We're just going to cut those off. How much time do I have, teens?
I don't know, when you start.
Well, no, they go on at 3, so I'll stop at 3.
Oh, you got 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
They go on 3, their time or our time?
Our time. 3, everything is in Eastern.
15 minutes.
Okay. So Stony and Michelle from Wilds Creek and Company will be live in 15 minutes. They're part of our little surprise Sunday marathon. Okay, I'm just going to cut them a little shorter. These leaves are nasty, gnarly, gross. They are coming right off. I don't like them at all. So they get snipped out. When you snip them off, they're left with that little piece of plastic right there. Just snip it as close as you can to the wire so it looks like one stem. So they're going in the garbage. I don't like them. Susan says on YouTube, I'll try that on my next bow for sure. Oh, awesome. Elaine loves the flocking. All right, so we're going to cut these a little shorter. These are pushables, guys. Listen, it's like a bra. A nice push-up bra holds the girls in. High and tight, that's what you want. That's what we want for our bow, okay? So these are pushables. You can cut them, okay? And that's what we're going to do. We're going to cut a few of them into 2 sections. I like to get the most out of my picks as possible. Okay, cut right there. All right, and now we can start. I think I've cut everything down, right? We have our daisies. I like to separate everything, see what I have. We have our oranges, and if we need more, we have it. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so let's start with these. We're going to get them in first. Okay, I use good quality glue. I use Adtech glue. I've been using it for, I don't know, 5 years now, 6 years now. I started using it when I started watching Nick Creticos. He was actually the first one I started following when I started making bows. He used it, so I bought it. I've loved it. I've never had a customer complain ever that something has fallen off or this. Never, 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 never. So I go with it. I love it. And that's what I use, Adtech glue. Just make sure, like a lot of people, when they first start designing, they want every tool. They want all the bow makers, all the ribbon makers, you know, but really what you should be investing in is good quality products, okay? Like good glue, good wires, things like that, because that's what makes your customer come back for more, you know, is those good quality, sustainable, products that will last.
Yeah, because I got all the special gadgets, don't use them.
Right? It's true, though. It's really true. Like if I knew back then what I know now, I wouldn't have half the tools that I have. And that's the God's honest truth. Okay. I'm going to put another piece of greenery. right over here. And when I'm going in, I'm just going in between my bow, guys, in between my layers, my loops. That's what I'm doing. I'm just going right in between my layers on my loops. Katie, where did you buy your wire cutters? Of these wire cutters, actually, I didn't buy these. One of my clubbies, one of the members in my private group did. These are, I love them. They're Knipex. Is that how you say it? Knipex? Knipex. Knipex. I think it's Knipex. You can get them on Amazon. They are fabulous. The only thing I would do differently if I was to purchase them for myself is that since I have MS and sometimes I struggle with hand strength, I would get the ones with the spring loaded in them.
Spring loaded.
Yeah, that would be the only difference. But these are super sharp. They cut through almost anything, unless it's like super thick. Then I have to go to my stem cutter. But I mean, I have not had a problem with them since they were given to me.
Yeah, I like spring load too.
Yeah, I just think it's a lot easier. And as we grow older, arthritis and other things set in, whether you have, a hand problem or not. Okay, so this is just one pick. Well, it's not even a whole pick. It's just one. The greenery in this is just one stem of a pick. So I just cut one of these, cut them in half, and we've been able to build that already, the greenery around this. All right. Now we're going to add some of our orange, okay, because we want that orange to pop off. Okay. If you wanted to add a little bit of yellow or white, I would probably suggest a little white if you wanted to. That would be another great color. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm bending. I'm making like an L shape. Can you see that? Making like an L shape in my pick. Okay, because when I have it sit in there, I want it to sit high. I want it to stand up because you want to bring dimension to your design. Okay, you don't want everything laying so flat. Okay, so I want this piece to stand up. And in shipping, Doodles does a fabulous job in shipping that when you get this, he bubble wraps or tissue paper, whatever he does, his magic he runs. All you'll have to do is fluff the loops. And I give you instructions in my shipment how to do that. How to just take your 2 fingers, go in there and just fluff your loops back up. Okay? So that's one. We're going to put another one. Now we're going to bring another one down. We want your eye to move. Again, we're going to bend that into an L shape. We want eye movement. So we don't want all the orange at the top. We have to bring some down. Okay. So we're going to bring it down just like that. So it sits right up. Okay. Going to put a nice amount of glue on there. Look at her yawning during my live. How rude is that? Girl, get it together. Teeny. Sorry about that. All right. You can move it where you want it. Don't be afraid. This one happens to be a little longer than I would like it. So what I may do to this one is snip it right at the end. Right there. And we're going to go right back in with this. Oh, my Lord, girl.
Oh, no. Well, I ain't slept in 3 days.
Am I boring you? All right, so we're going to put this piece in right back where we found it, but we're going to have it come up just a little bit so it sits a little higher, just like that. All right, perfect. All right, then we have these little beat 'em things. Thank you, Christine. Katie or Teeny, you all going to read my comment? I'm not reading comments. Teeny's supposed to, but I think she's missed most of them. She hasn't said a word in 20 minutes. She's not a very good reader when it comes to reading comments.
I know, oh, Jace, good God. What do you want, Jace? I mean, if you had something coming out your mouth, we need to hear. He says, hi, Katie.
All right. So we have those right there. Now we have 2 of these we're going to incorporate. I'm going to bring one towards the top, right up here, okay, because we want that eye movement.
Michelle says she has everything ready.
All right. I'll be done in a couple minutes. How much time do I have, teens?
You got 9 minutes.
Oh, I got plenty of time. I was going to make another bow with you guys, but since Teeny took so long, because, you know, she needs 3 hours to design.
Well, I'm not making a bow, okay?
All right. You were just cutting fabric and making jeans?
I was doing Project Runway.
Project Runway. I feel like I need another one of these beads going in this direction. So I'm going to cut the other thing of beads. Or they're not beads. Berries. Okay, to get it together, know what you're talking about. I'm going to grab these berries right off this pick because I just want it to be on the other side.
Fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it. I just need a little love of these right over here, I feel. Yeah, I'm actually going to come this way, right in front of the bunny's head. So I'm going to actually turn this upside down. I don't want to block that you can't make out that this is a bunny. So we're... Go ahead. You take a drink. I'll take over comments. Y'all need to pay attention. Listen, Jace, it's not me. I hired her to read comments. I will not be hiring her again. Okay, we're going to put that right in there. Yeah, that bounces. So when you're designing, guys, you want to think of how your eye moves in a design, okay? You want to have textures, which we have. You want to have balance. You want to have symmetry. And you want to have color. Those are like when you go to school, if you ever take a design course, it doesn't matter if it's fashion design, if you're designing a home, clothing, home, whatever it is, but a cake, if you're designing cake, that's what they teach you. Texture, color, and dimension. Those are the three main factors in any design. Okay, we're going to put a pop of white up in here. Don't forget, guys, I'm going to give you the word of the day. If you want to watch the replays on all these lives that we're doing today, because they're quick little mini marathon. It's a surprise Sunday. We woke up, we started chatting, and someone said, let's do a marathon. And I was like, I'm in. So you never know. I
was actually writing some skits.
Oh, yeah. Teeny thought she was on Saturday Night Live. She was who's the guy from Saturday Night Live? The owner, not the owner, but the guy that created it. What's his name?
I don't know.
Oh my Lord. Okay, we're gonna put another one right over here. You guys, I'll take pictures of this after my live, and I will get this in my shop if anyone is interested in it. Okay, and left on that pick. So remember, this was the pick. Okay, we just took a piece off of it. There's 3 on here. We took 1 off of here. Okay, so we haven't used a full pick on any of these picks. So you could do multiples of these. Okay, now we're going to take this one. I'm going to put one right down here. I'm actually going to rip off some of the leaves at the bottom so my glue can come up further. Don't be afraid if you're dealing with florals and you're like, oh, wait, the leaves, I have nowhere to put my glue and they're plastic, they're going to melt. Rip them off, take them off and give yourself a little more room for your glue, okay?
Oh.
Okay, we're going to go right under here.
Mix up a slurry.
And put a little bend in your floral because you want it to look like, like it really came from Mother Nature.
She does beautiful bows all the time.
I love making bows. I'm telling you, making bows and kits are probably my 2 favorite things to put together to do. Okay. So again, we're going to rip off some of these leaves at the bottom because we don't need all that. And now since we're over here going in this direction, we want to bring our eye up. So we want to come right under here and we're going to bring that other piece right there in between our 2 loops, our bottom loops. Okay. And you want to, when you put it in there, you want a lot of glue, okay? You want to give yourself a lot of glue, and you want to get as far into where your ribbons all meet in the center. That's where you want to bring your pick into, okay? And we have this piece right here. I'm going to cut this piece, actually, because I only have 1 of this, and I really don't need the whole thing. Christine loves making hand bows. I like making hand bows too. I'm not the best at a hand bow. That's going to be honest. I mean, I can make a good hand bow, but I'm not the best. Like Jace, he can whip out a hand bow like he's sleeping. A hand bow could be produced in seconds for him. Me, I can make one. It takes me, a couple minutes. I can't just whip it out, but I can make a decent hand bow. Me, though, I would much prefer using one of my bow makers. Absolutely. Thank you, Patty Crane. I appreciate that. Oh, Susan, you're a sweet girl. All right, so I'm going to bring this piece right down in here because I feel like there's a little negative space there, a little hole or a little whatever we want to call it. So we're going to put that right down there. So since we went down there, we have to come up this way, right? So whatever you do on one side, you want to do on the other. Take our glue strings out. Okay, I put a little bend in there. And we're going to come right under there, just like that. Just like that. All right. All right, guys, that is our bunny. I will take pictures of this. Now, if you wanted to, something really cute, if I have it here, I can show you, and I don't think I have it here. Do I have it here? How much time do I have, Teeny?
You have 3 minutes.
Oh, I don't have time. I was going to say I'd run and I was going to get a little grosgrain ribbon and put a little, if you want to make it a girl, you could put a tiny little bow right at the top of her ear. I think that would a little rhinestone. That would be super cute. But I don't have it with me to show you. Anyway, guys, this was fun. I love, okay, let me do front facing view because I need to talk to my people for 3 minutes. And then I'll give you the word of the day. Okay. Are we front facing? Okay, we're front facing. I love the people I collaborate. I love me some Teeny Muir. You guys know that she was a coach in my private group. Still is. You know I love her. I love me some Michelle and Toboggan with all my heart. Jacers, man, I got to tell you, I love that boy to death. Rachel Holmes, how could you not love that sweet Southern girl? You know what I'm saying? I love these people. I love that we could wake up in the morning and a split second we say, let's do a surprise Sunday marathon. And we're all like, yeah, let's do it. And at the, just within minutes, we come up with something and we're doing it. That's what creativity, community, inspiring is all about. I love it, people. When you find your people, hold on to them, communicate with them, do your thing, because it's like nothing you've ever done before. I love every minute of this group. I hope you guys are enjoying it. You guys check out our schedule. Each one of us goes live. I'll be live tonight at 7:00 Eastern doing my night. We all have a night of the week to do, and mine is Sunday. So I'll be live tonight in the Crafting Coaches Corner. So if you haven't gone there yet to like and follow, please go there. We also have a YouTube page. Please go subscribe and hit the bell. Do me a favor, hit all of the coaches' pages, like and follow them. We all have YouTube pages. We all have Facebook pages. So please help us and spread the love and like and follow us. Help us grow because we want to help you grow. That's why we do our featured Fridays with designers, and that's why we flock someone on a Friday, because we want to help you grow just as much as we want you to help us grow. It's all about community and helping each other out, So I want to thank all the coaches because I love each and every one of you. I want to thank all the followers because I love you guys to pieces. You have no idea. And let me tell you the word of the day. You guys ready? Let me see hearts. It's 3:00. I got to let Sonia and Michelle go. Let me see hearts, guys. The word of the day is farmhouse. FARMHOUSE. Farmhouse is the word of the day. Text me at 845-299-8674. You guys, I hope you enjoy these little mini marathons. We surprise you on Sundays. Michelle and Stoney from Wilds Creek and Company is up next. Go give them love. Tell them Katie sent you, Give Toboggan a hard time because he likes it. You know what I'm saying? I love you guys. Love you, love you, love you. Teeny and I love you. We all love you. Go check out Michelle and Stoney, Wilds Creek and Company. Later. Have a great Sunday, guys. Bye.
Good job.
Wait, I'm not off. I'm still live.